Hey, welcome back to the channel. I recently watched an interesting video called Willpower for Losers by What I've Learned. If you haven't seen that video, I really recommend you check it out.
What's the difference between successfully resisting a temptation and just not having a temptation?
So at the beginning of the video, they're talking about willpower, and they do this experiment with little kids. So they get a bunch of little kids into a room and they give them a marshmallow. And they are told that if they can wait until the instructor comes back, they'll get 2 marshmallows.
Okay, so here's the deal. There's a marshmallow. You can either wait, and I'll bring you back another one, so you can have 2, or you can eat it now. So you can eat it now, or you can wait, and I'll bring you back 2. Okay?
Okay. If we wait, you'll give us 2?
Obviously, most of the kids ate the marshmallow, but there were a few of them who did not eat the marshmallow.
They found that the kids who successfully resisted the marshmallow were more successful later in life. They were more confident, more reliable, less likely to become obese, and even got better SAT scores. But how did the successful kids do it?
The kids that ate the marshmallow were focused on the marshmallow. Over time, their willpower gave out because they could not resist from eating that marshmallow. But the kids that didn't eat the marshmallow tried to distract themselves of the marshmallow. Some of them closed their eyes, some of them looked away, and some of them made games to distract themselves from the marshmallow right there.
A famous experiment by Roy Baumeister and colleagues had 67 participants who hadn't eaten for at least 3 hours walk into a room filled with the aroma of just-baked chocolate chip cookies. They sit down to a table with 2 bowls, one filled with warm, gooey chocolate chip cookies, and the other one filled with radishes.
Another interesting experiment that they carried out was they had 2 groups of adults who have not eaten come into this room, and they had a bowl full of cookies and a bowl full of radishes. One group was told they could have the cookies, and one group was told they had to eat the radishes instead, and they could not have the cookies. Afterwards, the groups were put into a room to work on a puzzle that was impossible to finish. But what they noticed was the group that had to eat the radishes quit twice as fast as the group that ate the cookies.
The idea is that the radish people were tired from using their willpower on resisting cookies, so they had less willpower to use on the puzzle.
Another example they gave in the video is an alcoholic. An alcoholic who is a recovering alcoholic is not going to stack up their fridge with alcohol. It's just too tempting. Eventually, your willpower is going to give up.
You don't give an alcoholic a bunch of shot glasses of rum and put it on the kitchen counter and say, yeah, just don't drink it.
If you know you have a weakness for chocolate, the best thing to do is to not have chocolate in the house. That way you don't have to exert any energy to prevent yourself from eating the chocolate. There's something Greg Doucette has also talked about.
Get rid of the cheap, crap, junk, garbage out of the house. Get it out. Get rid of it. Every time you walk by, you're gonna see it and think, oh geez, wouldn't that be nice? Every time you open that cupboard and see cereal, wouldn't that be nice?
So you don't have the snacks in the house, but if you want to eat the snack, go out, get the snack, and eat the snack. But don't keep it in the house. Because if you keep it in the house, whenever you're in the mood of binging or you want to eat something real bad, the snack's right there. It's gonna be so tempting. Your willpower is not going to help you hold back, and you're going to go crazy on that.
In a study titled What's So Great About Self-Control, Marina Milyavskaya and Michael Inslicht gathered data from 159 university students and found that those exerting more self-control were not more successful in achieving their goals. It was the people who planned their life so that they didn't have to use self-control that were more successful.
Again, bringing it back to fitness, bringing it back to food. Say you like to eat chocolate. Instead of buying a bunch of chocolate and put it in your house, just don't buy it. That way, once you have the craving to eat chocolate, you don't have chocolate in the house. And if the craving is so strong that you want to get in your car, drive all the way to have a piece of chocolate or candy, then you really wanted that candy.
What's going to put fattening foods on your mind more? Taking the route home where you walk past the delicious smelling bakery, or taking a different route home? What's going to have an alcoholic thinking about alcohol more? Booking a hotel with a stocked mini fridge or booking one without?
It's the same goes into your fitness, the same goes into your diet. If you don't like going to the gym, maybe you should figure out why you don't like going to the gym. Is there a specific workout that you don't like to do? Then don't do it. Is there a specific time that you allocate to going to the gym, but you're tired around that time? Maybe change your schedule around, change your workout around, you know? So you can walk around these pitfalls in your journey, in your goal. So that's the whole idea of using less willpower to still accomplish your goal. It's not that willpower is for losers. I think the title of the video is really clickbaiting, because willpower is not for losers. But if you use too much of your willpower, the chances of you losing down the road is higher.
You need to know you will, as in every single one of you that watches this video, eventually is going to cave and cheat on your diet. Every one of you, all of you. I don't care if it's next week, next month, in 18 years from now, you're eventually gonna run out of willpower and you're gonna cheat. So what do? I have very good coping strategies.